Hello, and welcome back to another Daily Top 10's Top 10 video. Snacking is one of life's greatest pleasures. But with great snacks comes great responsibility, as the calories flock to our waistline, the butter clogs up our arteries, the sugar rots our teeth, and the fried chicken, well, no one knows what the fried chicken gets up to. And no matter where you are, snacks generally have the same general features. They're sweet or they're salty, and they're high in fat. If anyone tries telling you that they snack on kale or cauliflower stalks, then you need to explain that this is not a snack. It's an insult, and they should be burnt at the stake for being a witch. But thanks to the weird range of personal tastes around the world, some countries' snacks are the weirdest, grossest junk you can imagine. So today, we're looking at the top 10 weird snacks from around the world. Many YouTubers have been discussing the awesome and unique flavor of our subscribe button. Some say it's like marshmallows filled with maple syrup, while others claim it's like a burger with a donut bun. Try it, see what you think. Number 10. Russia, dried fish. Normally eaten with beer as a bar snack, vulba is a hugely popular Russian food that consists of strips of salty dried fish. Its texture alone is bad enough, since it's like chewing on really tough cardboard, but the stale fishy flavor is what really pushes this snack from weird to totally disgusting. While many countries have dried and salted animals, at least jerky or the South African biltong are made from meat. Vulva is mostly skin, so it's basically salty fish leather. Number 9. Germany, Met. The Germans are not famous for their cuisine, and presumably food's main purpose in places like Bavaria is just to mop up some of the beer. Germany's most popular fast food is the doner kebab, which was actually created in Germany by Turkish immigrants. Its popularity is easy to understand. The doner is fast, cheap, packed full of meat and fresh salad, and covered in spicy sauces. This makes sense. The same cannot be said for Met. Many of us love pork. It's one of the most popular meats across Europe and the Americas. And it comes in a huge variety of forms, but the one thing they have in common is that the meat is never ever eaten raw. You hear that, Germany? Met is raw pork. Stop eating raw pork. Stop it. Now. Number 8. Japan, meat ice cream. No surprise that Japan is on this list. We could have made a whole season of videos on Japanese snacks alone. We're not sure they eat any actual normal food. Sushi is probably the least weird, and that's still parcels of raw fish wrapped in seaweed. Pretty far from the standard meat and carbohydrate combo that's the regular food of most countries. But we still weren't prepared for meat ice cream. Yes, that's right. It's exactly as gross as you are imagining. You remember all those times you were eating a steak and thought, you know what? This would be so much better cold, blended, and creamy. No, because no one would ever think that. It's a dessert so bad, you should probably call an exorcist if you come across it. Number 7. UK pork scratchings. Pork is popular around the world in many different forms, from bacon to chops to ham to bacon, and did we say bacon? Bacon. And all of these do well in the UK, but as the Brit-Tax referendum and the British Empire proved, sometimes they just have to ruin everything. You buy pork scratchings in small bags down the pub. You open the bag and enjoy the slightly porky aroma. You go to put it in your mouth. It seems to basically be very crisp pork skin, but it's a bit thicker. Oh, it's definitely pork skin because you can still see the hairs on it. You hold back the gag reflex and begin to eat. Initially, it's like pork crackling, but for some ungodly reason, it has cold, moist pockets of something, probably fat. Oh God, why are you eating another one? Number 6. Korea, chocolate corns. Cheetos are great. Well, they coat your hands in a radioactive orange dust that cannot possibly be made from actual food, and they are as addictive as crack, but that's just because they're delicious. The Koreans have taken the basic idea of Cheetos, a very light, puffy, extremely cheesy corn puff, and made them chocolate flavored. If you've never had a Cheeto, maybe this is okay. But for any non-Cheeto virgins, your brain will simply not be able to understand them. It would be like eating a bar of cheese-flavored chocolate. Okay, that's actually just describing cheese, but you get what we mean. Number 5. Finland, salty licorice. Licorice is bad enough on its own. It's like a punishment in candy form, which makes it somehow worse. But covering them in salt is just perverted. Named salmiakki in Finland, they sneak them into lots of typical sweet treats, like a hidden surprise in your ice cream. Finland has invented many great things, such as the sauna and the SMS, but we would all happily go back to writing letters and not sweating naked if it meant this monstrosity was wiped from existence. Number 4. Nigeria, winged termites. Termites are renowned for their ability to chew through floors, walls, ceilings, and just generally ruin your real estate. So maybe it was an act of culinary revenge when Nigerians decided to turn the munching tables. Igbo, as they're called in some languages, are rich in nutrients and have a distinctively nutty flavor. No surprise since they live on a diet of wood. They're eaten on their own or sometimes mixed into soup or pudding. So if you find a bug in your food, make sure to check the recipe. Number 3. Saudi Arabia, nakhat pain. On the outside, these look like a regular delicious fast food. Maybe they're round chicken nuggets, or a meatball dipped in crispy breadcrumbs. But once you bite through the crunch outside, you're met with a slimy, chewy center. Nakhat pain are fried lamb's brains, and are surprisingly popular across the Middle East. They're not going to be taking on KFC or anything, but the fact that anyone wants to put these in their mouth is a surprise, especially a second one. Number 2. Peru, cuy. Cuy is roasted guinea pig, and it's popular in parts of South America like Peru. We're quite hypercritical about meat in general. We might happily eat a lamb's chest, but be grossed out by its brain. And while eating rabbit may be normal in Europe, guinea pig seems weird. Their breed is also much larger than the kind you keep as pets, and it was one of the main sources of meat before cattle were introduced to the country. Number 1. Canada, prairie oysters. For some people, this is a cocktail which consists of raw egg, Worcestershire sauce, tomato juice, vinegar, hot sauce, salt, and ground pepper. But if that is too pleasant for you, then the Canadian prairie oyster is much more up your street. This appetizer is a floured, seasoned, fried testicle of any male animal that likes to roam around a prairie, be it a bull, a hog, or a ram. Bar nuts, anyone? Thanks for watching another Daily Top 10's Top 10 video. And remember, it's our duty to entertain and yours to subscribe.
Hello everybody, welcome to the White House News Conference. Good to see you all here. And yes, it is. Emily from Fake News, good to see you, Emily. And of course, David from the Daily Mail, just as fake news. You know it. Look, the White House and Trump especially would like to let the world know of his favorite YouTube channel, which is called Daily Top 10s. Yes.
Boring.
Look, shut up, Kimmy. Little Kimmy. Look, the president believes that every member of the world, and especially the US of A, should be subscribed to this channel. It's very important. Due to his passion and commitment to signing up every citizen to daily top 10s as part of Trump Care,